What do our joints have to do with egg whites? Let me tell you. As yoga teachers, the joints in the body that are of most interest to us are our synovial joints. And synovial joints come in a variety of shapes and sizes, like ball and socket joints, hinge joints, pivot joints. And our synovial joints are really movable joints where two bones come together, surrounded by a capsule which encloses the joint. It helps with stability. And that capsule's filled with a fluid called synovial fluid, which lubricates the joint, reduces friction. And our joints also include structures like articular cartilage, which helps with things like shock absorption. And today, I just want to touch on those joints and in particular the synovial fluid and how we might consider our joints when it comes to sequencing and planning our yoga classes. So imagine your synovial fluid is like egg whites. And if you've ever cooked or baked with egg whites, you know, when you first crack an egg, the egg whites are just a little cold blob. They don't do much. But when you start to whip them up, they expand, they fluff up, they grow. Imagine our synovial fluid doing the same. As we move, our synovial fluid warms and fluffs up and expands within the joint capsule to better coat the ends of bones, to lubricate, to reduce heat and friction. And this is important for our joint health and can improve our movement and reduce things like inflammation and joint discomfort. Now, what whisks the egg whites in our joints in our yoga practice are warm-ups. And that might be joint by joint warm-ups like shoulder circles, wrist circles, ankle circles. It might be our spinal warm-ups like cat-cow and thread the needle. It might be things like swaying palm tree, or it could be things like sun salutations. And these warm-ups help prepare our bodies for deeper movement. So when it comes to sequencing, we can be thinking about our joints as well as our muscles and connective tissues and consider, have I prepared for this movement? Have I sufficiently mobilized my joints? Is my synovial fluid warmed and whipped up? Have I progressively moved my joints and my muscles into this depth of movement? And these questions can help us to plan a sequence that first gently warms and mobilizes each joint, and then progressively stretches our joints and muscles and connective tissue to gradually increase range of motion and develop mobility and flexibility through our yoga practice. So I hope that helps.